What's up, my sweethearts? What it do? My sweethearts, Cali, get your lighters all the way up. Home of missing California city boys, ages 3 and 4, searched by FBI. Yup, Cali, get your lighters all the way up. It's your girl, Jennifer, the realest, and we're running this thing like cardio, my sweethearts. It's a new year, my sweethearts, 2021. It's the first case for Jennifer the realest of, some children, missing kids. So let's run this thing like cardio. Alright, like I said, Cali. The search for two missing Central California boys, ages 3 and 4, has led police to investigate their home. The brothers, 4-year-old Orrin West and 3-year-old Orson West, were last seen Monday playing outside in their backyard in the 10700th block of Aspen Avenue in California City, according to their adoptive parents. Adoptive? Okay. Before your girl Doug walk this, I'm going to just keep reading. Adoptive parents. I bet they are missing. I bet they are. That's just what I say. My sweethearts, get your lighters up. 3 and 4. 3 and 4. They missing. They're missing. Yeah, right. Okay. And these adoptive parents now. Okay. Yeah, your girl Jennifer from the Real is not fond of adoptions. Sure ain't. Nobody don't love you like your own. New video shows an FBI forensic team searching outside the home. FBI agents in hazmat suits were seen on the property. Police haven't released any details about the investigation. Orrin and his younger brother Orson are both approximately 3 feet tall, weigh 30. We don't even need to know that. We know what a 3-year-old and a 4-year-old look like for us. Weigh 30 to 40 pounds and were last seen wearing a black sweatshirt and gray sweatpants. I'm being smart, my sweetheart, because for real, we know what a 3 and 4-year-old look like. We know. For real, we do. We just want to know what happened. You serious? We gonna hear what the shitty parents have to say. Straight up. Alright. The adoptive parents, my sweethearts, of the missing California city boys spoke to the media for the first time Wednesday, detailing the Monday night their children went missing. 3 and 4, both of them went missing. Yeah, right. According to Trezell and Jacqueline West, their 3-year-old Orson. Wait a minute, my sweethearts. According to Trezell and Jacqueline West, okay, their 3-year-old Orson West and 4-year-old Orrin West were in the backyard playing at their California city home when they were last seen. All right. I came in the house. I saw them there. I go in the house. I came back out. I didn't see them there. Trezell West said, "Y'all lying. I know that. Y'all, I sure did just zap out. I know they lying. You walked in the house. You just walked right out. They're gone. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. I don't believe that. Yeah, right. Let's get it. Let's get it. Yeah, right. You ain't just, like I said, you went in there, but you didn't just walk in the house and I walked right back out. I wish these people stop using these analysis like y'all really did these things. Walk right in the house, meaning you walked right in and you like to the step and turned right back around. You did not do that. You walked in the house, took a nap, slept, got something to drink, cracked your back, cracked 3 sodas open, then you went back out. Stop lying. That's the absurd thing I ever heard. Because you know it's a lie. Real talk, my sweethearts. Ain't nobody just walked to the step of their house and just turn right back around. That ain't happened. One more time. I came in the house. I saw them there. I go in the house. I came in the house. I saw them there. I go in the house. I came back out. I didn't see them there, Trezell West said. Yeah, right. Moments before the children went missing, Trezell tells 23 ABC News that he was gathering wood to start a fire because it was getting cold. They all got some stories. I open up the back gate. I'm throwing wood, bringing it inside the house. My wife's inside. She was actually wrapping gifts, so we thought it was a good idea that our youngest two go outside and play with chalk on the back patio at West. I wouldn't think that. Why the kids couldn't go upstairs and play with chalk? I'm serious. If this would make kids get missing on the back patio, well, they should have been upstairs playing with chalk. They only 3 and 4. They don't know nothing too much. 3 and 4, they gotta stay upstairs. You ain't got no control over that. It ain't no excuses. I ain't having it. Somebody should have had their butt watching them babies then, if that's the case. Forget wood. Take them babies on your hip. Had them running back and forth with you while you cutting the wood up. Come on, sons. Let's go. While you chopping the wood. So you can know they're with you. Just sick of it. Shortly after, West says he saw they were no longer on the patio. He asked his wife Jacqueline if she saw them. Right, the one that was up there wrapping gifts, my nigga. Wrapping gifts. Why would she see them? She's wrapping gifts, remember? Remember? God. So he asked his wife Jacqueline if she saw them, which she said no. Duh. That's when he says panic set in. If that's the case, sir, I'm fussing at you. Because she in there wrapping gifts. You the one out there with the wood. And I don't even know this story. I'm reading as we going. But already it sound neglectful. You out there, Grace, start a fire. You should have had the boys. She in there wrapping gifts. So, yes, one of y'all need to get in trouble for neglect. For real. He should have been watching the boys in the wood. Or forget the wood. Just watch your kids till she finish. Tired of all these damn excuses. Let me get my lighter all the way up. So eyes up and stay up. So let's get it, my sweethearts. He asked Jacqueline if she saw them. She said no. That's when he says panic set in. I realized that I left the back gate open. And I panicked and came inside the house. Searched the house, me and my wife. Once that didn't pan out, why you searching your house? Your kids is loud. They running around. You don't hear them. I got in the van. I looked down the street in both directions. It was getting dark, getting cold, West said. That don't make no sense. Them 3 and 4 year olds, where they went that fast? Even if they got out the gate. How fast can a 3 or 4 year old run if you're in a van? You could catch them. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Them little legs that them 3 or 4 year olds got, you telling me they can outrun anything? They'll be gone in a minute. By you taking that stuff in the house, they'll be deadly gone. Completely gone. They're not Dougs, they're babies. I don't think they'll just run away from the house and keep running. Real talk, my sweethearts. And if they did do that, he can get them. 3 and 4. How far could they have been? I got in the van, looked down the street in both directions. It was getting dark, getting cold, West said. Within minutes, West said he called the police. Since the California City Police, the FBI, and the Kern County Sheriff's Office has been investigating. It says since then, my sweethearts. Since then, All these people have been investigating, and I don't blame them. The California City Police, the FBI, and the sheriff been investigating, and I don't blame them. I want to investigate too. Where these two little short dwarfs, cause they little, they 3 and 4, so they really little. Where these little babies, like the little dwarfs, my sweethearts, like the small people. That's how our little kids are. You know, they small, they tiny with little legs. They cannot run so far. They can't out tear up a whole street. Oh, they're gone. They got some little legs and they're babies. Unbelievable. Police searched the couple's home, my sweethearts, Tuesday night. Then interviewed the couple at police headquarters. Meantime, multiple search efforts took place, which included the help of the boy's biological mother, Ryan Dean. Wednesday, Dean made the trip to the boy's home from Bakersfield and spoke to the adoptive parents briefly. You know this bad. Even the biological mom come in. When do the real parents come in? When your kid's already adopted? Real stuff. You know you don't have no dealings with the other parent. Come on. The entire situation regarding why Dean did not have full custody of her children is unclear. But she tells 23 ABC that she has worked hard to get her life back on track and wanted to get custody of her boys back eventually. And then that's legal. That's legal. The mom was an unfit mom. She said she thought she gave her kids to someone who can raise, her boys. And I applaud any person that's on drugs or anything like that, got any problem and can't take care of their own kids, but you're willing to give your kids to adoptions, like you're giving them up for adoption, then killing them and doing anything to hurt them. I don't blame the parents. At least they tried to give them children to someone who was better parents than them. And that go to tell you right there, just because some parents get high, that don't mean that they bad parents. They just not all together to take care of their children the way they're supposed to. But you know what? I've rather them parents than parents that like this, that get your kids whacked or killed. Anything, harm your children. I'm sorry. I'd rather them kids be around somebody that at least cared and harm them. 3 and 4. But now she thinks that will never happen and is blaming the adoptive parents. They did something. I feel like they did something. And they know something. I do too. They did something. I feel like my kids are somewhere around here. I can feel it. And I feel like they are in the house. And I feel like they did something, said Dean. See that? See that? Look at that. Make no sense. Trezell and Jacqueline say they understand her frustration. When asked what their response is, my sweethearts, to the biological mom's accusations, Trezell West said, that's understandable. What? That's understandable? And y'all supposed to be good parents? I'd have been cussing her out. See that? That's understandable. I'd have been like, y'all really think I did this and I love these children? That's what y'all supposed to be saying. I would think the same thing. That's exactly the point. And if we can find our babies, that's all I want, is to find our babies. Since Monday, many of the West neighbors were concerned that the couple did not participate in any search efforts, speak to any neighbors, or make any public statements. West told 23 ABC that they have been busy with the police investigation. On Monday, first thing they did was tell us to stay in the house so they could get a hold of us. And they just had us sitting there and we wanted to keep searching. But everybody came out in droves to search, my sweetheart. But we couldn't go outside, according to West. Police also told them the best are out here searching. We're going through it, Jacqueline West said. It's difficult. Everyone is making their own conclusions. Yeah, I am too, because it sounds crazy. They don't know anything. We said what we knew was said. California City Police and various agencies were back out on the scene Wednesday. Their focus was on the backyard, the area both parents said the children were last seen. According to several neighbors, the adoptive parents were seen leaving with authorities Wednesday, but said they did not have handcuffs on. California City Police, told 23 ABC News that they are unable to confirm whether the parents have been arrested or detained. I hope they go down. Like I said, I hope the parents get in trouble. I don't care. Them kids don't deserve that. It's been almost 2 weeks since two boys in California City were reported missing. It's a mystery that has people 65 miles apart searching for the same thing. Residents in California City have looked for the boys since they heard the news. On Sunday, Bakersfield had its own search party. Almost 2 weeks ago, the adoptive parents of 3-year-old Orson and 4-year-old Oren West reported them missing. The West family lives in California City, which is surrounded by desert, making search efforts difficult. People in California City still are trying to find out where the boys were last seen. This is ridiculous. We've contacted just about everybody in this neighborhood, said Chief of Police John Walker. None of the neighbors have seen the kids. On Saturday, one search party found a Christmas present that had one of the boys' name on it, but 17 News found it, maybe it must be ours, was the same present a neighbor had dropped off in front of the adoptive parents' house last Monday. A week after the boys were reported missing, the search continued today, but this time in Bakersfield, around 70 miles west of California City. Them kids that far? Yeah, right. Kern County, when it comes to things like this, they come together and we all try to help out any way we can, said Michelle Ballou, Bakersfield resident. We don't even know each other, and we're all out here for the same reasons. This is just like that other baby. The adoptive parents only recently moved to California City. Residents say they lived in Bakersfield last year and worry the boys could have gone missing here. It don't make no sense. No sense, my sweethearts.
Desert, making search efforts difficult. Police in California City are still trying to find out where the boys were last seen.
No, we've contacted just about everybody in this neighborhood. None of the neighbors have seen the kids.
On Saturday, one search party found a Christmas present that had one of the boys' names on it. But 17 News found that was the same present a neighbor had dropped off in front of the adoptive parents' house last Monday, a week after the boys were reported missing. The search continued today, but this time in Bakersfield, around 70 miles west of California City.
Bakersfield, Kern County, period. When it comes to things like this, they come together, and we all try to help out in any way we can. We don't even know each other, but we're all here for the same reasons.
The adoptive parents only recently moved to California City. Residents say they lived in Bakersfield last year and worry the boys could have gone missing there.
I hope they're alive and safe, but it's just been too long, and nobody's seen them since September in California City where they supposedly live. It just doesn't sound good. It doesn't sound like it's going to be a good outcome.
Bakersfield street media organized today's search at the Casa Loma apartments near the municipal airport. They brought pizza and snacks for the dozens that showed up.
I care because I'm a mother, and it's been bothering me since day one. So I felt like, being a part of the community and stuff that, come come out here and, just help.
For a few hours, locals scanned the area. They combed through nearby fields, canals, and dump sites, notifying Bakersfield police of any notable discoveries.
Well, I adopted a kid out of the foster care system, and I can't even imagine, him coming up missing, and I would want that support if my kid came up missing.
With information, can call the California City Police Department at 760-322-4040.
My sweetheart, I let y'all see where the little boy's house was at. You see them searching all through everything, and them little babies got away right there, out in that desert. The way it looked, them two babies ain't get away. They did something to them babies. I don't know if they buried them off or what. But you seen how open that is? Them babies ain't just get snatched up. They'd have heard somebody come up or something like that. They really in the desert. Now I'm ready to show you how the adoptive young looking parents look. Alright?
The fire. I open up the back gate. I'm throwing wood, bringing it inside the house. My wife's inside. She was actually wrapping gifts, so we thought it was a good idea that our youngest two go outside and play with chalk on the back patio.
Shortly after, Wes says he no longer saw the boys on the patio. He asked his wife Jacqueline if she saw them. She said no. That's when he says panic set in.
I realized that I left the gate open, and I panicked, came inside the house, searched the house, me and my wife. Once that didn't pan out, I got in the van. I looked down the street, most directions. It was getting dark, getting cold.
Wes said he then called the police within minutes. Since then, California...
My sweethearts, he sound like a liar right there. Let me tell you something. If them kids was outside, what did he mean when he came out they was missing, right? He said he went back, they went in the house and searched the house. Why you searching the house? You said you walked right past the children, they was in the yard playing. You said that come on. You said you literally, she was in there wrapping gifts. You literally stepped foot in the house and turned right back around and they were gone. So why would y'all be checking the house? How did they get past you to go in the house? Stop lying. What I don't understand is you and your wife were doing something. Y'all wasn't wrapping gifts. She was not wrapping no gifts. And baby boy, you wasn't setting no wood up for no fire. Yeah, you was out there getting wood for a fire. But what fire for who? For who? Was you mad because that real biological mother was trying to get herself clean and she was going to get them babies back from y'all? Because that's the only thing I think of when you killing the baby, unless they had a life insurance policy. Y'all are dirty. I don't trust nobody. I really don't. The mother looks stupid. If that's the adoptive mother, she don't look like she crying at all. Where the tears, where the zapping out, I couldn't be able to talk. They would have to be pulling me off the ground. I'd have been making a scene of my that's how much the pain I feel. Are you serious? That story do not set right. They trying to act like somebody kidnapped them. They missing. No, ain't nobody kidnapped them. Not from there. Not from that Texas home. And watch, we gonna do updates on this. Not from there. Them kids ain't getting abducted from there. Y'all did something to them kids. And I need to know why. I really need to know why, my sweethearts. But please like, share, subscribe. My sweethearts, hit that bell to be notified. It's your girl, Jennifer, the realist. Like always, my sweethearts. I am so upset, my sweethearts. I am. 3 and 4 year old. 2 of the babies. 2. This ain't acceptable. This ain't acceptable. It's your girl, Jennifer, the realist, my sweethearts, and I'm out.